Hello aspirants, welcome back to UrAcademy. Today we will discuss one of the most important global economic governance topics, IMF and World Bank reforms, and why India and Global South are demanding major changes. This topic is extremely relevant for UPSC, KPSC and competitive exams because it connects international relations with global economy. First, we must understand what IMF is. IMF stands for International Monetary Fund. IMF was created in 1944 during the Bretton Woods Conference and it started functioning in 1945. Its headquarters in Washington DC, United States. The main objective of IMF is to ensure global monetary cooperation, maintain financial stability and provide financial assistance to countries facing balance of payment crisis. Now, World Bank was also created in the same Bretton Woods Conference of 1944. World Bank mainly provides long-term loans and financial support for development and poverty reduction. World Bank's headquarters is also in Washington DC. A very important prelims point is that the World Bank is not a single bank. It includes major institutions like IBRD, which is International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, and IDA, which is International Development Association. Now, why are IMF and World Bank in the news? Because many developing countries are demanding reforms. The main complaint is that IMF and World Bank voting power is dominated by developed Western countries, especially United States and European nations. Even though India, China and other developing economies have grown significantly, their voting share does not reflect their actual economic size today. This is why Global South argues that the current global financial system is outdated. Now, India's stand is very clear. India believes global institutions must be reformed to reflect present realities. India has been highlighting that developing countries face issues like poverty, climate challenges, and debt burden, and they need a fair representation in global decision making. This is why India supports global governance reform. Now, another important angle is why alternative institutions are emerging. Because of dissatisfaction with IMF and World Bank dominance, new institutions like BRICS, New Development Bank, Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank have been created. This shows that world is moving towards a multipolar financial system. For UPSC mains, KPSC and other exams, aspirants must use keywords like global governance, financial architecture, Bretton Woods system, representation, voting power reforms, global south and development finance. You can expect a possible questions like discuss the need for reforms in Bretton Woods institution and India's role in global financial governance. To answer, you must mention IMF and World Bank created in 1944, dominance of developed nations, unfair voting power, rising debt crisis in development nations, for climate finance and India's demand for inclusive reforms. To conclude, IMF and World Bank reforms are not just economic topics. They are political and strategic topics because they decide who controls global finance. India's growing economy makes it strong voice for reform. This is why this topic is extremely important for all the competitive exams. Follow for more content. Thank you.